All right, welcome back to pre-calculus. Excuse me, we are going to do partial fraction decomposition on 8 over 3x cubed plus 7x squared plus 4x. First job is to factor completely. So we can say this is 8 over, and we have x times 3x squared plus 7x plus 4. Now we've got to factor this piece here using the AC method. 3 times 4 is 12. I need two things that multiply out to 12 but add up to 7. 3 and 4 ought to do the trick. Okay, so here we have 8 over x times, and here I have 3x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 4. Factor these two pieces by grouping. Okay, so we can say that's 8 over x times, let's go ahead and do it this way. We have a 3x here. We have an x plus 1 plus 4x plus 1. And then we can go ahead and factor all of this. So this is going to be 8 over x times, and let's pull out the x plus 1s, x plus 1 times what's left, 3x plus 4, right? This, when I go to do my partial fractions, we're going to say, oh, there's three linear terms here. So we can say that's a over an x plus a b over an x plus 1 plus a c over a 3x plus 4. There are no irreducible quadratics. There's no repeated terms. It's a very straightforward partial fractions problem. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do to solve this thing is I'm going to go ahead and multiply everything by the common denominator. So x times 3x plus 4 times x plus 1. That's going to cancel out all of my common denominators here. So we just have an 8 equals. Here we have an a over 3x plus 4 times x plus 1. Okay, that's going to cancel that. Plus, and then we have a b, the x plus 1's cancel, so we have a bx times 3x plus 4, plus a cx, right? The 3x plus 4's cancel, so we have cx times x plus 1. Okay, let's go ahead and untangle all of this. So we have 8 equals. We're going to go ahead and figure out what's happening here. So we have an 8 times, we have a 3x squared plus 4 plus 3 is 7x plus 4 plus b, I'll go ahead and say this is 3x squared plus 4x plus c x squared plus x. All right. And the reason I wrote it out that way is so that we can figure out like what happens with each of the different pieces here. We're going to get all the x squareds together. Okay. Yep. We're going to get all of the x's together. Let's go ahead and do it in this color. So we can say all of the x's are now together. Okay. And we can get our constants together. Let's do that one. And I guess we could do it in green. There was no x terms only in the other ones. Okay, so I'm just equating the coefficients here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'd like all of the x squared terms equal to the right side x squared terms. There was 0 x squared terms on the left-hand side. It's just an 8. Okay, we could go ahead. Let me break this down one more time here. So we're going to say, okay, equate the coefficient. How about the x squareds? Okay, we have 3a plus 3b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, as far as the x's go, we have 7a plus 4b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, and then for our constant term, okay, we have 4a. There are no more constant terms, equals 8. All right, and that's how we're going to work on this next part here. So at this point, I could say, oh, well, a is equal to 2, right? For 8 over 4, 8 is equal to 2. Let's go ahead and plug this into the previous two problems. So I have 3 times a, okay, 3 times a. So it's 3 times 2 plus 3b plus c is equal to 0. We have 7 times a, 7 times 2 plus 4b plus c is equal to 0. All right, we're going to go ahead and deal with it this way. So we've got 3b plus c is equal to, well, 3 times 2 is 6. I'm going to put this 6 on the other side, equals -6. We have 4b plus c is equal to, 7 times 2 is 14. So we end up with a -14 on this other side. Okay, now I'm going to multiply this whole equation by -1 because what I want to do is I want to get rid of my c's. So we have -3b plus -c is equal to +6. We have 4b plus c is equal to -14. We're just going to add these two together. So the c's cancel. We have 4b minus 3b. That leaves 1b left equals -14 plus 6. We have a -8. Okay. So far we have our a is equal to 2. Our b is equal to -8. We have to figure out what c is. Now, we have three equations, three unknowns. All we have to do is pick one of the equations that has a c in it, and we'll figure this thing out. Let's pick the first one. So I want 3 times a, okay, plus 3 times b, plus c is equal to, I think it's 0. Okay, equal to 0. Let's put in the things that we have here. So we have 3 times 2 plus 3 times -8 plus c is equal to 0. So we have 6 minus, what is this, 24 plus c is equal to 0. Well, 18 minus, or sorry, 24 minus 6, I think we have a -18 plus c is equal to 0. C is going to be 18. Okay, so as far as what our partial fraction decomposition looks like, we can go back up here. We can say, all right, we have a 2 over x, okay, which by b, b was -8, so we have minus 8 over x plus 1, okay, okay, plus 18 over 3x plus 4, and if we add all of this stuff up, we're going to get that that is equal to 8 over x times 3x squared plus 7x plus 4. Okay? And that's how you would go through and do this whole little piece here. Okay, make sure I got that right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how we go through and do that one. So that is a partial fractions. You can check this answer by actually adding these guys up. Don't forget the negative, okay? To make sure it actually works out. All right, and that's how you do that kind of a problem. I say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.